Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Dark Souls. How's it going? This is your host Aaron. Alright, so today's episode is going to be a little different because I'm having to do some post commentary because I accidentally deleted the audio file. But as you can see, here's our old friend Ria.
I will never forget what you did.
I hope not.
Deeply indebted.
Yes, you are.
It was not within my power to save Vince or Nico. I cannot thank you enough. In case you have not heard, I am Rhea of Thorland.
Rhea, not Ria.
There is
Sorry.
some way I could help you. But I am inexperienced and I only know the art of miracles. If that could be of any help, speak to me again.
Yeah, this is. She's kind of sad because she got left down there in the Tomb of the Giants with her two undead guards who then got turned hollow. Now, I really feel bad for her, and so I never do anything to kill her. If you buy all her miracles from her, she will then go hollow. She will be kidnapped and taken to Seath the Scaleless's place, or she will be killed by, well, we're gonna go pay that jerk a visit here in a few minutes. But I have to say I feel really bad for her because she got abandoned down there with just two hollowed out soldiers. You see, the church isn't a big fan of the idea of, they see the undead as being impure, evil, they've done something bad, and that kind of means they don't like the idea of any of their people being undead either. So they send them to Lordran to go on a pilgrimage to get the rite of kindling, but it's actually just sending them to their death. But I think about something, for instance. The one person in their group who wasn't undead, who just so happened to come back from the Tomb of the Giants all by himself, all unscathed, no problems at all. I find that suspicious, don't you? Now,
Your Highness, where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this. Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy.
no, you
Deathly
aren't.
So.
The thing is, I was hoping this guy would give me the dialogue option where he would ask about Rhea, and you can offer to tell it to him. But even if he had given me that option like he's supposed to, I wouldn't have told him.
I'm sorry. Sometimes.
Yeah, see, that's me trying to get him to give me the dialogue option. He would not cooperate. And there's no talk option, which I found weird about him. Most guys at least have the talk option. Here in a second, I'm about to just kind of give up on that and basically do what I came down here for. I'm not going to leave this guy around where he could find Rhea and go kill her. I don't like doing that. I don't like the idea of this hurting that girl. So, I'm about to show him what for.
My lords, you damn fools. Enough of you. Feel the wrath of the gods.
Wrath of the gods. Yeah, they seem like such moral people. They send their own people to their deaths. And if they don't die from natural causes or unnatural causes, they will kill them themselves. It's kind of weak. He died from that one hit. Then again, you can basically kill most NPCs anytime you want. Yeah, we're gonna be going on a fun-filled trip to no, not Blighttown. We're gonna go deal with Seath the Scaleless. He's a dangerous guy. Mostly because he is currently immortal until we fix that. The run up there is always the best part. I honestly cannot remember what I was saying because I didn't have time to add this commentary the same day I recorded. This episode I'd actually planned on having out by during last weekend, but I got caught up in stuff and I didn't have time to fix the audio, so I'm just now getting to it. This was actually supposed to go out either Halloween night or the day after, but I just ran out of time to get the audio recorded for it, so here we are now. Now these boars are really annoying. You got to be real careful with them because they can take a huge amount of damage. The other ones we fought before, you could backstab them or hit them in the rear, but these ones actually have ass protection. Nope. And there's me. It's not good. Yeah, see, his rear is protected there. Did a good amount of damage, though, at least. I'm just gonna start hurling. Oh, hey, he had actually dropped something. I didn't notice that. Wow. So that was probably his helmet too. You can get their wild boar helm, and it basically looks like you got the head of one of those guys. It's actually a cool helmet. Ah, guy's a jerk. But the tight corridors make them dangerous, yet at the same time it's not. It's kind of easier to trick them. But if you take them back to the doorway, they can't cross the threshold of the doorway. They'll just stop and turn right back around. So if you're really having trouble with them, just take them all the way back to the front door and just like hit them from across the line. Their tusks will hit you, but as long as you're careful, you'll be fine. Elevator rides. Not my favorite. These crystal guys are actually very dangerous. Anything you find in this area, except for like the big six-eyed mages, everything else in this area was once a human that got turned into a creature. These guys even look like regular hollows that have just been covered in crystals. That would be part of Seath's research into immortality through crystals, and I had to switch to my fire sword because I forgot all about it. I don't know why I felt the need to pick that item up when I was being shot at. I was very surprised to find that it didn't auto-save my audio. Whenever I finished, and normally I'd just back out and it'd be fine, but instead I pushed I think I pushed cancel and it just completely erased my audio I'd made. So that's why I had to begin working with that. Taking some pot shots. Oh, crud. And then he's a jerk and jumps out of the way. I gotta worry about some more of the crystal guys. They have a lot of defense. Like, I've noticed that all the creatures that come from here, they have a lot of defense on them. But they also seem to be pretty weak to fire. Actually, the crystal giants there, I don't know if they were at one point human or not. They sure don't resemble anything human. Probably near the end of the series, I'll go ahead and do the DLC. Figure why not. That crystal golem that's across there, you kill him to get the amulet in order to access the DLC. But I had forgotten I hadn't activated any of that stuff yet. So I'm about to fight him and not get what I wanted. Dodge. Love Fireball. Don't love that ice attack. And the crystal attack. Looks like ice. And that would be the point when I realized I'd completed the events needed to be allowed to get the amulet. You have to, after you kill the Hydra in the forest, you have to then go and kill a gold crystal beast. And once he's dead, a girl will come out of it and you talk to her. After you've talked to her, that crystal golem right there that I killed a second ago will have the amulet you need. That is a buffed hollow. Trying to get a good shot on him, but I want to make sure I'm not so high that his shots will actually shoot toward me. It looks like he aims for my chest mostly. And then I stun lock him. Apparently, enemies in the next game are going to be a lot harder to stun lock. But it's also supposed to be harder to stun lock other people. Basically, stun locking, not going to be as big of a thing. Which I'm okay with. I get quite a bit of enjoyment whenever I'm just shooting someone in the head like this and they can't move. But like, I wouldn't want someone shooting me in the head and then I can't move for a while when I get invaded. We'll do a Dark Souls 2 series when it comes out. Might even have someone fighting alongside me. Probably Colton. This is something interesting. A floating book. I love that glitch. I don't even know where that book's supposed to be. This guy's hiding under the stairs. If you try to go up the stairs, he'll run around and get you from behind. Just like that guy did. Still have no idea where that guy came from. Jerk, stop hiding behind your shield. That's my job. Doing post commentary is a little bit more relaxing than as I'm playing, especially with Dark Souls. Probably a couple times this week I'm going to try to do a live stream or two of Rogue Legacy, if not just me playing it. Ooh, gotta be careful with that. That guy's persistent. Getting my weapon, like, I should have been using the thrust attack there, because that way I wouldn't have caught on the wall there. That's exactly why I like the Baldur's Side Sword, is because it has the stabbing motion. I'm not that worried about flasks. I'm not going to have them very long anyway. Okay. Haha, you missed, you jerk. I've heard of acupuncture before, but really, stab him in the spine. Can still get up and walk. I find it amazing how many people have probably been turned into these crystal beasts. These crystal soldiers. Man, they got a lot of... I'm not sure if it's that they got a lot of defense or a lot of health or both. What a gorgeous view. I love games that have gorgeous views. And this is what's hilarious. This game is an unbelievable success for its company. Unlike a lot of the AAA games, they get upset if they don't sell over 5 million copies. Finally, there's like Tomb Raider, that new one. Apparently it sold pretty good, but it's considered a failure because it didn't reach its benchmark of how many it needed to sell. But their numbers they're wanting were insane and never gonna happen. Even if every gamer bought Tomb Raider, I don't think it would have matched how many sales they wanted. I hate mimics. Mimics are the reason why I don't trust chests anymore. And that is sad. In most video games, a chest is an object that you trust. It has some valuable item or something useful that's supposed to help you, not contain a monster. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool. Elevators aren't a thing I enjoy either. Ooh. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. There you go. Now you're dead. Use an extra shot there just for good measure. Double tap. Yeah, I feel like post-commentary is a little bit more random than I like. Worst part is, a lot of times I'll think of things to talk about before I'm recording, but then I'll forget all about them. Or I won't think of them until after. Alright, now this is the fog door to go fight Seath the Scaleless. Not really my kind of person to deal with, but we're gonna go fight him. Yeah, always put on a ring of sacrifice before you go in here. Fair warning, you're gonna die during this fight. But first I'm gonna show you something. This is the one boss fog door where you can actually turn around and leave the area if you're not ready. You're never gonna find that anywhere else. But you need to make sure you either don't have anything you're willing to lose or have a ring of sacrifice. Because, watch. See that health bar? See how it's refilling instantly? He's still immortal. All of the, it doesn't matter what you do to him, you cannot kill him right now. Then I get to the point where I'm just waiting for him to kill me, which is frankly just as annoying as anything else. Ring revival! Meaning that, also, another hint, if you died and lost a lot of stuff, if you put on a ring of sacrifice and you die again before you get to it, you will not lose your stuff. So like if you died, you had like 1,000,000 souls sitting on your body and you want to get back to it, if you don't want to risk losing it from something cheap killing you, put on a ring of sacrifice. If you die again, that 1,000,000 souls will still be sitting there. Very good thing to know, just in case something like that happens. Because there's been a couple times where I had a lot of souls on the line, so I threw on a ring of sacrifice just for my own safety. Saved me plenty. And the preacher in the bell tower, you can actually buy ring of sacrifices from him. I think there's like a certain number that he sells, but you can. What? Oh, those guys in the same cell with me? You think I'm locked in here with you? You're locked in here with me! Movie reference. Cannot believe that only killed one of them, though. I'm mostly just killing these guys just for no real reason. I just kind of wanted to. That's a door you have to get a key for later. I actually rarely use that door because I don't think... I think you get an item, but I think it might be a soul item, but eh. And then see this guy? That's my guard. And that's the guard key to let me out. And there we go. Now we can leave at our leisure. Alright, everybody. Yeah, and as you can... Yeah, the snake people, also science projects from Seed, they're playing their horrible, horrible music, which enrages these creatures. Now, according to what I've heard, those creatures, those are handmaidens for the gods. See, the Saelis got a hold of them and turned them into monsters. It's really, really sad. Alright, but that's going to wrap this episode up. Thank you all for watching this episode of Dark Souls. Like, favorite, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what we're doing. Let me know what you're thinking of this series. I hope to wrap it up soon. Have a good rest of your day. This is Aaron, signing off.